Hey man, welcome back to the Super Divorce YouTube and the Twitch and the X for tonight's edition of Sega Mania, the 72nd edition of this program here tonight. With me, Nicholas Villars, aka Super Divorce, and we're here for Sega Mania. Sega Mania is a live streaming, internet-based, video game-centric program in which we are making our way through the pages and reviews of the no longer late great Sega Mania magazine, but the active, very active, and lively Sega Mania magazine that was once gone and has returned. And so I decided to bring this particular program back from the dead just several weeks back. Hello, Ronnie Red. Speaking of dead, Red Dead Redemption. This is a Red Dead Redemption. It's a redemption for this program. It's redemption is what it is. But we started at the beginning of Sega Mania magazine with the very first issue, the very first review from issue number 1. And what did we do? I read you their review, and then I played the game they reviewed, and then I reviewed the game and reviewed the review. And compare and contrast my review with their review. Do I agree with Sega Mania magazine, or do I not? And that's what we're going to find out tonight. Do I agree with what they had to say about this game? Sonic Chaos on the Sega Master System? Will I agree or no? I'm late. I was only a couple minutes late. It was like, what was it? It was like, I don't know. What? It was like 10:06. I wasn't here exactly at 10, but I mean, close enough. Cut me some slack, you know? Hold on, let me do one thing. Shouldn't have streamed it off, I'm not gonna be on time, says Ronnie Red, and then he called me a fucking loser. Well, that's not very nice, that's not a very good way to begin things. I shouldn't even put the chat up on the screen if people are going to act like that. If people are going to be toxic. It's a toxicity stream. The toxicity of my streaming. Hey! What are you doing here? Why aren't you on time, man? That's how I feel tonight. I feel like I'm being yelled at by Serge Tonkin from System of a Down. You! What are you doing now? Why aren't you on time for your stream? Hey! Somewhere between when you were supposed to be on time and when you actually started the stream. Somewhere around the time that you were supposed to start the stream, I checked in and you weren't here. Now I'm pissed off! Justin knows. JJ knows what's going on. I've decided to... I had this the other night when we were doing Legos. I had Terramana. It's Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's tequila. And I said, well, I'll sip on that tonight while I'm streaming. Because it's not bone broth and games, I can drink whatever I want to. It's my stream and I can drink what I want to. Good Brother game came for Sonichu. There's definitely going to be no Sonichu. I just saw another guy who supposedly has fallen victim to the Sonichu medallion curse. He's another dude. What's his name? Is it Ethan Ralph? I think that's who they said it was. This guy, I never really watched him, but I remember hearing his name a bunch, like several years ago. He got kind of big, I think, in the kind of YouTube drama space. But supposedly he went out on a trip, and no one's seen nor heard from him in days. And then this picture started being passed around of him with the Sonichu medallion. Ronnie says, Lamafau! Ralph! Yeah, he's gone missing. People said he's gone missing. And then they started sharing this picture of him with the Sonichu. Well, this is the latest in the Ralph lore. I don't really know shit about him. I remember hearing his name thrown around a bit within like the indie Comicsgate scene when that was really big, and I think he would host people to come in and debate each other. I think that's how. I don't really know. I never really, like I said, I'm not familiar with him. I can't tell you about a single time when I watched his channel or one of his videos. I just remember people talking about him, and then there was a long time where people didn't talk about him, and then just today I was like, Ethan Ralph is missing. Here he is pictured with a Sonichu medallion, and people are like, he's the latest victim. Ronnie says that he's alive, unfortunately. Sorry, I don't know. Well, how do you know that? Has he come out publicly and let everyone know he's okay? Well, okay, alright guys. You know what we gotta start with? We've gotta start with, some pineapple tidbits when we get over to it in just a second here. Sona said there's a new Jeff Sokol commentary upload. She was close to putting on if I weren't on by 10:08. Oh gosh. Give me until at least 10:10, guys. 10:10. Give me at least until 10:10 before you make the assumption that I'm not going to be here. I mean, I try to get here as close to 10:00 as possible, but there was a baby thing happening with the youngest, and I needed to help out, as Jess said. So, Jeff Sokol, the pedophile. I don't know who this guy. I've never heard of Jeff Sokol. Sokol. And then Ronnie's saying people thought that, I guess, Ethan Ralph drowned in Merida, because he's a filthy, alcoholic, disgusting, pill-popping, drunk, fat loser. Wow. Strong feelings from Ronnie about Ethan Ralph and Jeff Sokol. He's calling Ethan Ralph an filthy, alcoholic, disgusting, pill-popping, drunk, fat loser with a bloated body. And then he called Jeff Sokol a pedophile. Jorfus is here, and people are telling him hello and goodbye. Justin said hello and goodbye, Jorfus. Because it is a weeknight. So probably Jorfus is going to pop in and then be right back out again. Sona says, yeah, lol, the pred. She likes watching commentary on their body language. So is this guy a predator himself? Is he a predator who breaks down the body language of other predators? Is that what his deal is? because Ronnie's accused him of being a pedophile. Alright, how about some pineapple tidbits, guys? Please direct your attention to your television set there that I put up on the screen very conveniently for you. For a little pineapple footage. To help you digest these pineapple tidbits about Sonic Chaos for the Sega Master System. I've got a few fun little tidbits. Pineapple tidbits is what I call them, fun facts. And what I found over time is that if you actually watch pineapple footage, it doesn't have to be footage of tidbits. Don't get twisted up in that like Good Brother did last time, where he's like, those aren't tidbits. I know they're not tidbits. It's not about the tidbits. It's about watching pineapple footage while you're hearing the tidbits. The tidbits come from the pineapple. The pineapple is more elementary than the tidbit part. So that roots you in something. It gives you a foundation upon which to stand while you're digesting all of this information that's coming at you, and you can really retain it a lot better if you're watching the pineapple footage that I put up on the screen for you very conveniently. Well, I'm sorry, Good Brother, you're not going to get tidbit footage. That's not the way it works. That's not how it is. If you want to start your own competing channel where you use tidbit footage only, then be my guest. You know? Compete directly with me. Go ahead and go live at 10:06 with your own Sega Mania show where you use actual tidbit footage, and I won't hold it against you if you feel like that's going to be so much better. JJ said tidbits are already present in the form of info. Thank you. That's the deal. Like I said, the pineapple is the elementary unit. That's the foundation of it. The pineapple gets chopped up into tidbits. It's important that you watch the pineapple, not how it's sliced. The information is just coming at you in bite-sized pieces. But I have to take it from somewhere that's in its full pineapple form, and I have to choose which chunks I'm going to give to you. And those are the tidbits. And now you've got the whole story. Now you've got the lore. Hold on, Ronnie said Jeff Sokol is a pedo who got busted in a sting, and he's assuming they're breaking down the bust he got caught in. Oh, okay. Alright. So that's Jeff Sokol, supposedly. I don't know. Don't sue me if you hear about this. If you come by this stream, Jeff Sokol, I don't know anything about you. I'm just reading what Ronnie Red had to say. I don't know if he's actually a pedo or not. Maybe he is. Okay. Tidbit number 1. There's a Hadouken Easter egg in this game. In the game's sound test menu, players can trigger a hidden Easter egg by pressing down, down, right, right, and either button 1 or 2. Because it's just a 1-2 combination on this one. It's a Master System game we're going to be playing. You're not going to get the full 3-button thing tonight. This makes Sonic perform a fireball move resembling the Hadouken from Street Fighter, a playful nod to the popular fighting game series. Hello, Joshua. How's it going? Hi. Thanks for stopping by this evening. What brings you to the stream tonight? Always interested. I always like to know how people happen upon this channel. Call it viewer lore, if you will. Tidbit 2. There's a prototype special stage for Tails. A prototype version of Sonic Chaos, dated June 30th, 1993, included a spatial stage accessible by Tails, which was removed in the final game. This stage was showcased in a screenshot from Sega Megazone, not Sega Mania, Sega Megazone magazine, hinting at cut content where Tails could have collected Chaos Emeralds. Hadouken! Jess didn't know what the Hadouken was when I was playing Street Fighter recently. She was confused by it. She said, what is he saying? And I said, it's Hadouken. I was like, you've probably done a Hadouken tattoo at some point. And she said, I've never heard of that. And I said, how? I remember my friend buying a Hadouken t-shirt at Hot Topic in like 10th grade. It was just, it had the button input, and it just said Hadouken on it. So it's been around a while. And at that point, it was already like 10 years old, you know? So... Oh, Joshua said... I guess he saw my Rumble Roses review and subbed. Oh, awesome. I'm glad that you, hopefully you liked it. I'm assuming you did, or you probably wouldn't be here if you thought it sucked. I doubt you'd join a live stream. Or maybe you did think it sucked, and you're like, well, maybe his streams are better than his uploads. I hope you liked it, though. That was a fun one to make. I enjoyed the Rumble Roses. I'd like to play the second one for Xbox 360. I'm gonna have to do that at some point. Yeah. Totally new to Jess, the Hadouken. Tidbit number 3. Unused level in code. By altering the game's RAM address 0xD297 to either $06 or $0D, players can access a hidden level that's a duplicate of Turquoise Hill Zone. One version plays a special stage music, while the other has no music or boss theme on Game Gear, because this also came out on Game Gear. We're not playing the Game Gear one, we're playing the Master System one tonight. Suggesting it was meant for a scrapped spatial stage. Hey! Sona's saying I'm so famous. I'm a famous boy. Cheers. I sold my soul to Moloch, says Ronnie. That's how I've gotten all of this. That's how I've gotten all of this YouTube success that you see. Moloch has been very good to me. That's how I've done it. And now I'm permanently bricked up. That was part of the deal. Always bricked. Always. No relief. Tidbit 4. Bonus plate tricks. The game includes specific ring counts that guarantee certain rewards from bonus plates in different zones. For example, in Turquoise Hill Zone, collecting 9, 19, or 29 rings ensures a super ring reward, while 15, 30, or 40 rings grant a continue. These precise mechanics are rarely detailed in casual play. Number 5. Gigalopolis Zone's synth organs. The Gigalopolis Zone theme in the Master System version closely resembles Oh Yes 1, Song 0, a demo tune from the Korg M1 synthesizer. This track was likely used as a bass for the game's music, but was replaced in the Game Gear version, leaving the original as an unused sound test track. That's interesting. You know, what was it? There's some famous song that I remember seeing recently. Is just, it was like a big radio hit. And the creators of it did a behind the scenes, like a making of, and they're like, here's how we made this song. And they like press play on their Casio keyboard. And the song that you'd recognize from the radio was just ripped directly from the Casio presets. They like didn't change anything. They just added lyrics on top and did like a few little fancy trickery things with post-production. But the meat and potatoes of this entire track that's like world famous was just taken directly from a preset on a cheap keyboard. So it's like, you never know what's gonna hit. You never know. Jess tells me to stop being bricked. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't do that. Joshua said, so the Master System over the Game Gear. At least we get more screen. Indeed. Indeed. I've played a few Game Gear games throughout our Sega Mania series. But Sometimes I've even done multiple versions of the same game in one stream, but I'm not doing that tonight. We're just doing the Master System version because that's what was reviewed in this particular case here. Okay, number 6, Master System exclusivity in Europe. The Master System version of Sonic Chaos was released only in PAL regions. That's like the non-US region, the PAL. That's like European, typically. And then there was also another one called CCAM, which is weird. The CCAM. Where is that? I think it's like in maybe some like Malaysia and whatnot. CCAM. CCAM's pretty rare, but it's like PAL or NTSC. Anyway, they're saying the Master System version of Sonic Chaos was released only in PAL regions, so this never came out in the US back then, in October of 1993, making it a region-exclusive title for the console. It never saw a release in North America or Japan on Master System, unlike the Game Gear version, which did come out in other parts of the world. Number 7, first 8-bit spin dash and super peel out. Sonic Chaos was the first 8-bit Sonic game to introduce the spin dash and super peel out, called Strike Dash, in-game. These moves brought the gameplay closer to the 16-bit Sonic the Hedgehog 2, enhancing speed and mobility. Number 8, Pogo Spring innovation. The game introduced a unique Pogo Spring item, allowing Sonic to bounce higher as depicted on the box art. This item was exclusive to Sonic Chaos among 8-bit Sonic titles and added a Mario-like platforming flair, they say. So they're trying to get a little bit of that Mario rub going there. So you ordered something online. Did you actually have that happen, Joshua? Did you order a game? What was it? Crash Tag Team Racing, and you got the PAL version? Did it give you any fits, or were you able to play it? Some people have a modded system, so it doesn't matter where you get it from. I have a modded PS1, so I can play from pretty much anywhere. That was a big deal back in the day. I don't even know, like, it was my original PlayStation. I still have it. But my friend's cousin knew someone who could mod PlayStation 1, and that was like a big deal. It's like, how the shit? That was like very rare back then, you know, like late 90s. You really had to know someone, because it wasn't even something you really thought about just in your day-to-day. You heard about it. Oh man, you want your PS1 modded? And I was like, I don't know. What does that do? Oh, you can play games from Japan. You can play the Japanese DBZ games. I was like, oh, that sounds badass. Yeah. He's not going to break it, is he? And he didn't. It still works to this day, and I've still got a couple of the Dragon Ball Z games that I ordered from Japan. I don't even remember how the shit I got those. But I got them. I got a couple of them. In fact, I think it's one Dragon Ball Z game, and one is Dragon Ball GT, like a fighting game. And I've still got both. Have no idea how I got those. Number 9, Tails Easier Mode. Playing as Tails is designed to be more beginner-friendly. Tails starts with 5 lives and 3 continues, compared to Sonic's 3 lives and 0 continues. And he doesn't need to collect Chaos Emeralds to complete the game, making his campaign less demanding. So Tails is for pussies, is what they're trying to say. And finally, Tidbit 10, fan-made 16-bit remake. In 2018, a fan-made remake of Sonic Chaos was announced, featuring 16-bit style graphics, new mechanics, and updated boss fights. A demo was released on August 8, 2018, praised by VG247, 24/7, as so polished it could pass for the next project from Sega after Sonic Mania. And there you go. There are some tidbits for you. Back to Joshua, he said he had to reorder his Crash game for the PS2 because he doesn't have a modded PS2. I was just playing the the Crash Bandicoot collection the other day on my Steam Deck. That game gets tough. The original, that's some pretty intense platforming. Unorthodox, you know, with the view and everything, and you're running straight ahead, and then especially like on bridges where you have to jump to like one little plank. That can be tough. Tough to tell where you're gonna jump to. You gotta get it just right. All right, let's move on to the review. Let's see what Sega Mania had to say about Sonic Chaos. I've got my floppy copy of Sega Mania magazine, issue number 4 right here, and I'm gonna open it up now. If you would like to do the same, you can head over to the Sega Mania magazine online archive. I've got a link in the description below, and you can download PDF copies of all the issues released so far for free. At least they were free last I checked. And they also have floppy copies that you can basically crowdfund reprints. I think what they're doing is like they're taking pre-orders on back issues. So if enough people pre-order the back issue, then they'll do another printing, and then you can get a physical copy of it, which is kind of a neat idea for a limited run, low print count magazine. And tonight's review comes to us from Sega Mania journalist. Who's it going to be? Who do we got tonight? Let's find out. Big drum roll, and the reviewer for this evening is Alex Aldridge, who I feel like doesn't really make too many appearances. But here he is tonight with the Sonic Chaos review, and he has this to say about it. Coming off the back of last year's hugely disappointing Sonic 2 is the equally, if not more disappointing Sonic Chaos for Master System and Game Gear. Once again, outsourced to Japanese developer Aspect Co. against all better judgment, it seems. The result is another bland, short, and insultingly easy game that pales in comparison to its Mega Drive alternatives. Was that a bit harsh? Not everybody owns a Mega Drive yet, and at least Master System owners are getting a bespoke title for their machine. He's speaking as if he's writing this back when the game came out. Plus, with the Game Gear version, we get some more Sonic to play on the toilet, which definitely lessens the disappointment of it being a really short game. You don't want to be sitting there for hours and give yourself piles, now do ya? You don't want to get piles. Oh, Justin Jacobs said that the digital edition is no longer free. That's too bad. Are you sure? Because the way that they used to do it, unless they've got a price tag, is you would just add it to your cart and you'd check out, but it would be free. You'd still have to go through the checkout process to get it, but they didn't charge for the digital copies. But maybe since they came back, that was like after they shut down. Maybe with them, being in production again, they're trying to get some extra cash. I don't know. It's a shame that the environments in Sonic Chaos are so uninspired, because the sprite work here is as excellent as in its predecessor. Sonic and Tails look $1,000 in both the console and handheld version. Comfortably better than anything the NES or Game Boy could ever put out. They scrub down pretty well, says Alex. Similar compliments cannot be paid to the game's soundtrack, which is quite literally bleeping awful. Or should that be awful bleeping? Dr. Robotnik has seemingly invented his greatest weapon in the fight against Sonic, an invisible army of wailing cat robots programmed to run their claws down chip-tuned chalkboards. No wonder Sonic and Tails are legging it out of each zone as quickly as possible. Maybe we've been spoiled by the incredible Mega Drive soundtracks for Sonic 1 and 2, not to mention the better sound chip in that machine. But even objectively, the music here is guff. Update on the digital magazine. Justin says that they are £1 sterling each. Okay. Alright. I gotcha. $2.99 for the latest. Yeah. That's the brand new one that just came out. And it is a bit heftier than even this one. These magazines are pretty hefty. I mean, they don't skimp on the content. So even for $1, I think it's worth it. If the game played badly, it would probably have to be erased from history, lest it stain the pristine Sonic name, but it really doesn't play badly at all. It's just that there's so little to actually play, and what is there is almost devoid of challenge. Sonic still feels fast and fun to control, and this is the first game to give us Tails as a playable character with a unique set of abilities. Holding up on the D-pad and pressing jump will start the little lad's tails spinning and allow him to float slowly in the air. This can help to get to tricky high platforms or avoid death pits and spikes, so it's probably the better choice for younger or really old players. Playing as Sonic, of course, is the correct way to play, and ironically, it's not for speed reasons. Most of the levels can typically be completed within about 20 to 40 seconds if you're reverting to the pro-Sonic tactic of a hold right to win. But this will get you the bad ending where Robotnik reacts to his eventual defeat by running away with the Chaos Emeralds he's stolen while you're simply shown a try again screen. The key to fully completing the game is collecting 100 rings in a level, which will immediately warp Sonic to a bonus stage and give a chance at grabbing one of the 5 Chaos Emeralds. This ramps up the challenge of the game in finding the 100 rings in the first place. Made all the more difficult considering Sonic will drop just 1 ring per 10 collected upon taking damage, usually leaving you with too few left in the level to reach the total. The bonus stages actually function like unique mini-levels rather than repeating a variation of the same gimmick over and over like in the Mega Drive titles, and are easily the game's biggest challenge. Even with the additional objective of grabbing the rings and completing the bonus stages, this game is still pitifully short on content. There are only 6 zones to complete, each with 3 acts, as Act 3 serves as the boss level. Beginning with Turquoise Hill Zone, it's Green Hill Zone with a bit of blue mixed in, and culminating in Electric Egg Zone, which is the toughest and most visually impressive of the lot. The bosses are hardly worth mentioning, being so incredibly easy to dispatch, and they're mostly just large versions of normal enemies. One of them only moves vertically up a single tree, so all you need to do is jump on its head, straighten up, put the controller down, and go put the kettle on while the fight plays itself out to your inevitable victory. Even Robotnik phones it in for the final battle. Sonic Chaos is not a bad game, it's just a distinctly average one that feels worse when held to the incredibly high standards of Sonic's Mega Drive adventures. If you're after another Sonic's game to play on the go, you want a game you can finish in under half an hour, or you're somehow compelled to collect every Sonic game ever made, then you might as well give it a go. If you have the choice to play the better games in the series, then don't even waste the short time this takes to complete it. And that's what Alex Aldridge had to say about Sonic Chaos. Not what I would consider to be a glowing review. But with that out of the way, it's time to play. So what I'm going to do now is start this up. We're going to play Sonic Chaos for at least one half of 1 hour, at which time I will then decide whether or not I'm going to keep playing. And if I stop, then I'll give you my rundown, give it my score, the Super Divorce score, and we'll compare my review to what Alex Aldridge had to say. Has anyone played this one before? Anyone out there? You guys ever tried the Sonic Chaos for Master System or the Game Gear? Did anyone own a Master System? I feel like it was kind of rare, actually. Growing up, it's like everyone had a Nintendo. Even some people had an Atari that I knew. I didn't, actually I knew one person who had a Master System. And then everyone got a Genesis when it came out, and everyone had to get the Super Nintendo. But like for that initial period there, I feel like Master System was more of like a UK European ordeal. I think it was much bigger over there, while the NES flourished, and it was kind of flip-flopped. Not as many people in the UK played the original Nintendo. JJ never owned a Master System, so apparently it was overshadowed by the 64. Well, the Master System was like a contemporary of the NES. They were both 8-bit systems, and so they kind of competed head-to-head, though NES blew the Master System out of the water sales-wise, and I think just culturally, at least here in the States and in Japan. But then when the Genesis came out, you had the Genesis battling with the Super Nintendo, and then you had, you know, the Saturn. Saturn would have been around the time of the N64. Yeah. And then, of course, your Dreamcast, and that was that. I still hope someday they'll do a Dreamcast too. I think they should. Why not? Alright, Sonic Chaos, let's give it a shot, please. Sonic Chaos. We'll play as Sonic. I don't need to phone it in. Turquoise Hill Zone number 1. Alright. Let's try. How about the tunes right off the bat? Alex Aldridge was talking shit about the music in this game. So let's just wait a second. Any thoughts out there? Didn't he say it was like a cat scratching on a chiptune chalkboard or something? I mean, I've heard worse music in games. But I guess if you're comparing it to like the classic soundtracks of various Sonic games, I suppose it's not on that level. But not many games are. So it said you want to collect 100 rings in each zone that you're in. Oh, what's this one? He's on like a rocket. What? That's an odd power-up right there. JJ says that it's a good chiptune. And Sona thinks it's tribal dance worthy. Oh no, not the tribal dance. I had almost forgotten about that completely. The tribal dancing from the movie we watched the other night. Creature from the Swamp, whatever the hell it is. It controls okay enough. Whoop! Oh, well, that's... Whoa, that's a little... Okay. That's a little poopy. I'll tell you this. It's like... Imagine you're playing a Sonic game on the Genesis, but it's like covered in mayonnaise. Oh, look at that. That was close. It's covered in mayo, or maybe like molasses. Gives you a sense of malaise. Like he's having a bad day. He's like, I just can't run as fast as I normally can. Something's off. I'm not feeling it today. It feels like a little Just a little poopy. Too slippery. It's got the molasses and fucking... Oh, we got a hidden area there. It's like an icy molasses. How did I get back up there? Get over here. Nope. No. Nope. Nope. No. Oh, well. I mean, he said each... Son of a... Well, I mean, I might as well not even try now. He said if you get hit, then you probably can't collect 100 coins. Or rings. They're rings in Sonic, I know. Well, there goes that. I guess we can kiss that off. So now I guess I'll just go for speed. Even if I get the bad ending. Hi, Nick. I'm also Nick Gamer, you could say. It's from one Nick Gamer to another. Hello. Thanks for stopping by. What brings you by tonight, Nick Gamer? Are you just browsing through the tubes? I don't even know why I'm bothering with those. I'm gonna try to get from point A to point B as fast as possible. A half-assed, don't know where I'm going, speed run. World's worst speed run. Starts now. Oh, you gotta watch out for those. They try and knock you back in the other direction. That'll end your speed run pretty damn quick. Oh, you don't get the pop on those. Normally, in like Sonic 2, when you jump on those guys, you get like a pop, and then you bounce high up in the air, you know? They don't do it in this one. You just go right through them and they explode. Not as satisfying. Don't like it as much. Alright, Sonic is passed. Oh, rest in peace. It's too bad. Turquoise Hill, Zone 3. Alright, we'll just... As long as I can get... Oh! I need to get one coin. Or, why do I keep saying coin? I was talking about Mario Brothers. Oh, it's a boss fight. What am I trying to do here? Is this even a... Is this a bad guy? Is that it? This is the boss fight, I guess. Can I hit him from the front? I guess that's okay, too. Yeah. Hey, Jim, you got that boss fight ready? It was due today. Oh, yeah, yeah, I got that. Just, oh, excuse me real quick. I have to run to the restroom. Fuck! What did I get? Oh, that guy's just... Yeah, here you go. It's it's all ready. It's right there. Jim, this looks like just one of the enemies from... This is just like one of the enemies you fight when you're going through the level, only he's just like a little bit bigger. Yeah, I thought that would be cool, you know? We haven't really done that before, and I thought it'd be interesting. It's kind of a surprise. You don't expect it. You don't really expect that out of a boss fight. People think it's going to be something really difficult and tough, and it's like, well, let's just maybe for this first one, just kind of ease them into the game a little bit. Let's just back off just a bit on this first level. They're just getting started, you know, don't throw too much at them. That's a good idea, Jim. How about a promotion for Jim? He's come up with a great idea. Talking shite, watch how many rings I drop this time. Well, it doesn't even matter, does it? I'm not even worried about how many rings I collect. I'm just trying to get through the game as fast as I can. That's all we care about now. Because I'm not going to get the good ending. According to Sam Aldridge, or Alex Aldridge, I'm thinking of Sam Forrester. I'm shipping Sega Mania journalists now. That's a good question. And I don't know, we haven't been back for long, so some people might not really be able to weigh in. But I know Ronnie probably can. Ronnie, if you could ship 2 Sega Mania journalists together, who would you choose? I'm sure it's going to be Simon Pike and someone else. Simon Pike and Sam Forrester. Simon Pike and Alex Aldridge. Oh, watch out. No, you gotta... Alright, you just... Oh, it's another boss fight. Alright, let's see. That guy. What's he do? Oh, he's gonna toss... He's tossing his balls at us. What do you gotta do to him? Not that. Is that hurting him? He's just like blah blah blah. Oh. Oh no, I died! It looked like I just bounced off of his head. That seemed to be his weak spot, but it didn't look like it did anything to him. Let's try again. Oh, he's just creeping. Okay. Yeah, just go on. Well, that's what he was doing. He was tossing his balls at us. Oh! Oh! There goes my ring. Where'd it go? Where did it fell up? It flew up into the sky and never came back down. That's horse shit. Why'd that happen? That doesn't make any sense to me. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's be serious now. Like that didn't... What? Well... You son of a gun. Okay. Ah ha ha ha. Mm-hmm. I'm only like... I think I've been playing it for like... a bit over 10 minutes. Sona's suggesting all the slander's catching up to me. It's not catching up. Nothing's catching up. Alright, now I'm serious. Now they pissed me off for the last time. Now it's going down. Now I'm not messing around. Now it's time to get pissed. Now we're gonna... Now we're about to do some stuff. Now we're about to do some damage. Now we're about to make it happen. Look at that. What was that, 28 seconds? About 28 seconds. Just said everyone's spicy. Everyone's always spicy around here. It's a spicy channel. Welcome to the Spice Club. We got the Spice Boys, the Spice Girls in the house. Get your spice on. Isn't that what they do in Dune? I've never read Dune, so I don't know exactly. How do I get back up? There we go. What do they say? The spice must flow? That's what what's-her-face says. Laura, what's her name? The lady who writes the books. The smut books. Lori Gilmore, is that it? That's what she says when she sits down to type her next smut book. The spice must flow. Alright. Once again. Time to get serious. Time to do some work. Oh, alright, here we go. Here we go. Boss fight. Ha ha ha! Ah ha ha! We got him. JJ said Spice and Dune is part drug, part interstellar travel aid, part longevity aid. So it's kind of like, that's like alcohol, isn't it? Alcohol checks all those boxes. Alright, here we're going through the cosmos. I used to live on Cosmos Drive. That was the name of the street that I grew up on. Believe it or not. If you don't want to believe it, you don't have to. I won't force you. Oh, no! I thought surely that would be a safe place to land, and it wasn't. Alright, time to get serious. Time to stop messing around. Time to stop talking about childhood. It's time to zero in. It's time to focus. It's time to stop. It's time to stop crashing out. Yo, you gotta stop crashing out, bruh. Yo, dog. Yo, bruh. Bro, stop crashing out, bro. I'm trying to. This is a crash out free zone that you've entered into. No crash outs allowed. Boost helps you travel the stars. Well, not the stars, but it helps you travel. It's used in certain fuels, you know. Ethanol, for instance. Maybe they use it for rocket fuel. I don't know. I don't know about that. Gigalopolis zone. I guess commenting on the look of it. It doesn't look too bad. The game doesn't look bad. And he was kind of dogging on the environments a little bit. He said Sonic looked nice. But some of the environments left a bit to be desired. But I think this level looks pretty cool. Or this zone, this area we're in. Sona said the bug powder from Naked Lunch. It's a Kafka high. I started reading that book once and I never made it through. I dabbled in bizarro fiction for a time because I used to like to write a lot myself. I just found a lot of bizarro authors to be like too dark for me. Like my short stories and shit that I used to like to write were really wacky, but kind of like in a fun way. And a lot of the bizarro stuff was just like mean. Like had a meanness to it. And I don't like that. It's like I don't want to. Oh no! What do I do? What do you do with this guy? What? So how do you damage him? No. You gotta do it. You gotta do it a little differently. This is bricking me up even more than I was when I started the stream. Because it's like... It just doesn't look like maybe that is damaging him, but they just don't want to tell me. But the impression I get... Oh, look, and then... Oh, I guess I gotta continue somehow. Don't know what I did to earn that. Like, why is this guy... That first boss was so easy, but this guy, it doesn't look like he takes damage from anything. You just bounce off of him. Blip, 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 blip. Blip, 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 blip. And then his timing is all stupid. Blip, 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 blip. Oh, no! Now I can't get my coin back. My ring. Blip, 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 blip. Blip, 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 blip. Hey, fine. So it was hurting him. That's an awful way to let people know that they're doing a good job. No, like, sharp cutting, like... No smoke coming off of him or like sparks. It's just blah, 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 blah. It gives you the impression that he's made out of rubber and you're just bouncing off. Sleeping egg zone number 1. Alright. Time to get serious. Time to stop messing around. Time to get more bricked up than ever. Look at this, they make you... They really make you just... Look at that. I don't want to do that the whole time. I mean, what kind of level... What are we doing here? You just gotta do this. You just gotta keep your momentum up. Nope! I don't want to do that. I was trying to... Yeah, let me get up there. How about... There we go. 43 seconds, that's a pretty decent time. That's good. Yeah. Stuff like that. Sonic has passed. F in the chat for Sonic. Too bad. We hardly knew ye. Alright, got some of those. Oh, hey. Oh, nope, nope. Here, try that. There you go. Oh, look, it's a pogo stick. Oh, no. Oh, well, how would you know? How would you know that that was going to fall down into death? See, stuff like that's just cheap. I just don't like that. Oh, what? Hold on, there's... I think that's an extra life. I'll take that. Here's my pogo. Ah! Alright. Trying to go too fast. See, I'm just... I've got Alex Aldridge in my ear. He's like, just go. Just go, man. It's so easy. You don't even have to worry about it. Okay. Well, that shouldn't be a problem. Until you get in here and it's like, oh, you know, there are all these pitfalls and places. You know what? You know how I feel? I feel like those pogo sticks can go fly a kite. I don't even want to deal with them. Now that I know you can fall down to your death, watch what I do. Watch how I play it differently. If you think I'm going to play it the exact same way, you got another thing coming. if you think I'm going to play it the exact same way, you're one of those people who's accidentally used orange juice instead of milk in your cereal. You're way off. You've done the wrong thing by making that assumption. It's not going to happen. See, look at there. Went right on through. Right on through. All right, sleeping Ed zone. I don't want to use that. You can keep it. You can keep your little pogo. I want nothing to do with it. We're just going to use our old-fashioned run and jump method. Oh, it's another boss fight. Okay, let's see what we got now. Okay, oh, it's like it's a Pogo Robotnik. Alright, let's see. Gonna have to... Up! Up! Watch out! Do you have to hit him from the top? Where's he going? Up! Watch out. Whoa, watch out. Here, let's go to this side. So that seems to be the way they want you to do it. Okay? It doesn't even matter if you get hit. You can just get your ring right back. Come around to the other side. He's going to do his little hoppity hop. Try this. There you go around. There we go. Wait for him to... Oh! Carefully. Here, let's do this again. I don't care. I just want to go to this side. There we go. Boink. Alright. Someone said word on the street is Super Divorce kidnapped Asmon Gold, and that's why Asmon has been missing for over a week. Is he missing? Maybe he wore the Sonichu. I still haven't watched an Asmon Gold video, but I saw he was back in the news recently. What did I see him? People were talking about Asmon Gold a few days ago. I don't think it had to do with him being missing either. People were talking about him being a toxic influence on the minds of young Gen Z men, and that he was dangerous to listen to. JJ said good riddance. Sona, is Asmon Gold dangerous to listen to? Have you been radicalized by Asmon Gold? Will I be radicalized if I watch one of his videos? Because I never have. The only thing I know of Asmon Gold is I remember seeing this picture a while back of his apartment. And it was like he hadn't done any cleaning for a very long time. And he was kind of bragging about it. That's really all I know. I don't know much more than that. That he had, like... He had, clutter issues in his home, and he's radicalizing young Gen Z boys. Why am I zoomed in so much? Because my office looks like Asmon Gold's house. No, not really. It is a little cluttered in here. But the real reason is because when I do this stream, for some reason, the camera setting, the way that I've got it set up, it's just like when I opened OBS one day. In this particular scene that I've got set up, the camera was like all stretched and weird looking, and I tried tinkering with it, and then I just like ended up zooming in even further, and I was like, whatever. Whatever, I'll just leave it the way it is, and people can deal with it. Nope. Uh-oh. Oh, this is the one they said you can just... Yeah, you could... Yeah, he said you could do this and go put a kettle on to make some tea. Just like that. There you go. Yeah, I didn't do any of that except for the first jump. So there we are. Radicalizing Gen Z to do what? Who knows? I don't know. To be Nazis. That's the charge, isn't it? Everyone's a Nazi. Radicalizing Gen Z to have messy apartments and play video games online. Whoa, alright, we don't want to... No! No! Oh, man. Damn it. See, this is too much. How am I going to get out of here? Just like that, I guess. Okay, there's some... Alright, let's burst on through here. There we go. Radicalizing Gen Z to never clean their rooms and to also be Nazis. Be Nazis who don't clean their game station. He tells everyone not to live like him. Well, at least he's self-aware, I guess. That's good. Self-awareness is good. Aqua Planet. Oh! Here, let's get a few coin to start with. Boink, boink, boink. Look at that. It's like Sonic Jesus. Would have been appropriate to play over on Easter. Oh! Watch out. Hold on now. There we go. Oh! Okay. Oh! Let's get that. Okay, we got a double loop here. Hey, remember Double Rainbow Guy? I saw him back in the news the other day because people were saying that he had set his channel to continue uploading videos for like 15 years. So even though he's not been with us for some time, F in the chat for Double Rainbow Guy, I can't remember his name. He still has videos that are uploading. Well, they've been uploaded, but he still has videos being released to this day. If you follow him on YouTube. That's kind of cool. I always liked Double Rainbow. He seemed like a good guy. What do we got here? Just... Oh, you just got a bunch of these guys you have to... Is that it? Oh, now there's a... Now there's a big dog. But he only shoots to the left. Yeah, not the most difficult boss fight that I've ever had. Can I get in there? Oh, no. There's another part to it. Oh, and you can't get rid of those, huh? Oh, what the shit? Well, they didn't tell me that was gonna happen. You know, I don't like that. They lull you into a false sense of security. Here, let's do that. Let's get that. Come on in here. There we go. Take care of those guys right quick. Okay. So I just have to make sure to not do that. That's exactly what I didn't want to do. To have my coin disappear in the sky. Wow. Unreal. Alright, I'm gonna do the same thing. I don't even care. Okay, just gotta make sure that I don't lose my coin up in the sky. My ring. My coin ring. My copious coin purse. There, okay. Alright. Good. I'll just hit it from behind. I'll just hit it from behind over and over again. Just gotta keep hitting it from behind. Just get those back shots going. There we go. And maybe I can try this. Oh, what? No! Man! I thought that I'd be protected if I stayed up in the little egg-mobile. Son of a gun. Okay, here, try this on. Okay, come on, bring it on. Bring it on. No! My coin! Alright. Alright. Just time to hit the back shots. Just gotta hit it from behind over and over and over again. And don't let him make me lose my coinage. Okay, now I'm gonna stay down here. I'm gonna stay right there. Is this a safe zone? I'm gonna try and do... Oh! Get it. Now there's even more. How many are there gonna be? No! The sky! Is that it? Alright, good. There we go. Okay. That's good. That's good. The electric egg zone is what they're calling this one now. This also looks pretty cool. Got a good look to it. It's getting tossed around here. Oh! Don't do that. Oh! Don't do that. Oh! Uh-oh. Good thing we got some rings right there. Yeah, that's all you need. You don't need any more than that. Let's go this way. Just like... Oh, look, the little mobile. Well, why would they do that? They put you in a little minecart and then throw you right into a fucking abyss. What? Huh? Electric egg zone, what are you doing? What are you doing to a guy like me? Why would you do that? That doesn't make me feel very nice. Alright, we're going for it. We're gonna go for it. Wait. You gotta be careful. Okay, you just got a bunch of these. Where do you want me to go? They got these going across and... Okay. And that's as high as it goes, huh? Electric egg zone. Let's do some electric eggs. Do androids bake with electric eggs? Ah! No. No, what? Same stupid thing, huh? Okay, so then you gotta... Then you gotta do that. So it's another one of those places where you're gonna have to be watching out, because at any moment... Oh, okay. You could fall to your doom. No, don't throw me out into the... Now, how in the world Would they expect you to prepare for that? Nope. Can I... Why do they just want me to keep going, like, down into this death trap? I don't even remember doing that the first time. I went a different way the first time. Can I go up there? Oh no! It fell down! I didn't know it fell down! Fuck! Sassy game face, huh? There, let's try that. Up! There you go, let's go this way. How about that? Is this a good way? No, that's a stupid ass... This is the way that I've been going the whole time. There, we go that way? Nope! Don't throw me... Where you... Okay. Oh, and this is... Then they're gonna try to... Okay, that's where I died the first time, I think. Thank shit! Gosh, darn it. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Stuff like that. Yeah, look at that. It's a secret passage. Look at that. It's a secret passage. No, don't... No. Let's try that way. No. No, you gotta go... No. 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 All these twisty tubes. And you never know where it's... Here, let's... Because this is... Generally speaking, you want to move to the right. Okay, is that it? You're gonna do that? Oh! Sona has no patience for these types of games, she says. Yeah, but as Jacob points out, you got patience for Souls-like games, but not Sonic-like. There you go. Okay. Sure. No. 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 Oh, look at that. Back to the damn-ass beginning. You gotta love that. Oh! Okay. No. I was holding the other direction. I was holding the other direction is what happened. And I would like to go in that yeah, like that, if we can. Please and thank you. Okay. Oh, and I guess you can't get through that guy. I guess that guy's too fancy. Oh! Oh, where's this gonna take me? Right back here, huh? So I have to do that all over again. That's fun. No! I was trying... I have to hold down. Okay, that's what I've learned here. You gotta hold... You gotta hold down. Got an extra guy. No, don't do that! No! There we are. Okay, and I have to jump out at just the right time. That seems pretty good. Nope! Okay. There we go. That's not bad. Oh! Alright, see? No big deal. Alright, Sona. Yep, be safe. Safe out there. or break a leg, whatever they prefer in your line of work. I know in showbiz, you know, it's always break a leg. Nope, don't fall down into the hole. We're going up. It's a boss fight time, huh? It's Robotnik. And he's got like little pea shooters bouncing around. Oh, did I not have... I didn't have... Really? You don't get a single... Maybe you have to go up there to get it. If you want any rings. Ah, yes. Precisely. Ah, okay. I thought it was going to throw me down to my doom. Alright, let's try this again. Let's see now. Oh! Oh, so many coins went flying, but... Here we go. Oh! Just got to get one back. That's all we need. Okay, up. Oh no, my coin! My ring! My ring coin. Give me my ring coin back. Please. No! I thought he was cooked. I thought he was cooked for sure. Gosh darn it. Man. No, 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 don't do that! No! Oh, I thought it was going to toss me down into the pit. Because that platform was gone. I thought it was still going to be gone. Alright. Whatever. It's okay. It's alright. It's no big deal. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's quite good. Alright? We're all good. We got it this time. No big deal. No big deal. Just got to get one. That's all you need. All you need to stay alive. Just one. Just go get it. That's all you need. All you need is one. Oh! All you need is one. To keep the dream alive. Hey! Look at that! Look at that! Alright. Where's he getting off to? It's a part 2, is it? No? Oh. So he's gonna... Excuse me? Excuse me? How does that work? What? Don't know what happened there. It's a little odd. Ah! Oh, shit, the ass. Shit right out the ass. Let's try this again. Come on, get over there. Get your damn coin. Collect it. Don't lose that. You gotta pick it up. Did it give it to me or no? I feel like it didn't. And they're gonna be like, oh! Oh, aren't you silly? How is that killing me? What, because I didn't hit him directly on top of the head? they're putting me in that spot with no health at all. No. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just do that. Just go that way. That's good. Botnik Walker and Botnik Speeder. Yeah. Rip-offs. Yeah, let's just... Don't do that, please. Just get your damn... Get your fucking ring, man! It's bouncing like... It's like right in front of me. It won't let me collect it. The bullshit thing is actually how easy it should be. That's actually what's bullshit. That's what's getting under my skin a little bit. But it's like they, of course, make this take a million more hits than every other boss fight in the game. And then they throw that second part at you where nothing makes any sense. Okay, good. Great. Let's move on. Next part. We got it. Alright, next part. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, here he comes. Gonna have to get the stupid timing down. Is that it? Is that all we had to do was just hit him one more time? Oh, now we're chasing him on foot. You mean to tell me Eggman beat me in a foot race? Come on now. Try again. No. No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to do that. Well, alright. So there's the bad ending. Enough of that. Enough of that. Enough of that. What happened? Why did it say please shut down? What are you doing there? What do you mean please shut down? There we go. That's all I wanted. Okay. Well, try Tails? No. I'm all done. I've had enough of Sonic Chaos. Many moons ago, I played a no commentary playthrough of that game, and I think I got the good ending on it. It's up on the channel. If you watch this stream and you're so enthralled by Sonic Chaos, you want to see the actual good ending, I think I got that. But it's been a long time since I played it, so I didn't quite remember what I was dealing with. It was a bit shittier than I remember, actually. But let me see. I think I'm pretty much in agreement with what's his face, Alex Aldridge. Let's see, how'd he start his review off? He said, coming off the back of last year's hugely disappointing Sonic 2 is the equally, if not more disappointing Sonic Chaos for Master System and Game Gear. I think he was talking about Sonic 2 on the Master System, not Sonic 2 that everyone knows and loves. If you've never seen that, I think we played that on, that's probably on another episode of Sega Mania from the past. I think I played Sonic 2 on the Master System. It's definitely not as good. But I can't remember if it was better or worse than this game. Anyway. He says it's short, you know, you can complete it in a pretty quick amount of time compared to the other Sonic games, which is true, obviously. We just made it through there, and I was just kind of like, just fucking around a lot of the time, just trying to go through as fast as I could. And I'm sure it showed, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I wasn't playing as skillfully as I probably should have, but I was like, I don't really need to. I know if I just fuck off enough, I'll eventually get through it. Some games draw the best out of you, and that's not one of them. You know, I should be trying, in all honesty, I should be trying harder. I shouldn't have fallen victim to the temptation to horse around. But it's like, certain sections of it make you feel like you don't need to try very hard. And you can just zip through, and then they throw in these little things where it's just like, oh, come on, really? You're gonna do that? I think he was harder on the soundtrack than I would be. The soundtrack was probably the best part of the game. And I thought some of the levels actually looked pretty cool. So, sound and visually, or, yeah, I don't think it was that bad. But just overall, quality-wise, gameplay, bosses, enemies, the way enemies reacted, the sound effects when you hit enemies, the response enemies give you when you hit them. The two that come to mind, you know, are like the boing boing ball guy, where you're hitting him in the face as he's throwing his balls at you, and you just kind of like boing across the damn screen. Like, there's nothing that happens there response-wise when you score a hit on that enemy that makes you feel like you just did something good. You feel like, okay, that's not working. I need to try to find some other way to damage this guy. Because the feedback the game gives you is boing. Like you're in, you know, like the casino stage in Sonic 2, and you're just bouncing around a pinball machine. Boing, boing. You're not damaging the pinball machine. You don't feel like you're doing damage to it because you're not. And that fight made you feel like you weren't doing shit to the boss until he explodes. And then the little, like the wasp guys who kind of like hover through the air. When you bounce on those in Sonic 2, it gives you this nice satisfying like pop. And then you spring into the air, like you bounce off of it. And in this game, you just like go right through them. And then you get like a puff of smoke or like a little explosion or something. So it's just like the feedback to the player is not as crisp as it should be for a Sonic game, in my opinion. I horsed around too much when it was time to get serious. I'll try to get serious a little earlier next time. Speaking of that, so I'd say that I'm mostly in agreement with the Sega Mania review here. Mostly. The biggest divergence is going to be my opinion of the music and the visuals in the game, which I'm being, I think, a bit nicer than Alex Aldridge was. Next time, we're going to be playing this one. It's Gunster Heroes. That's for the Sega Mega Drive. That'll be next Monday at 10 p.m. right here on the Super Divorce YouTube channel, Twitch channel, X channel, wherever you like to watch, we'll be there. As for my score, I'm gonna say this gets a... Gosh. I hate to do it to a Sonic game. To give a below 500. Because for me, 500 is just like mediocre. I always feel like I have to say this because the way big publications have done their scores over the years has really fucked things up, I think. So I always have to let people know. If I score something a 500 out of 1,000, it means it's like, it's okay. It's a serviceable, like, mediocre, middle-of-the-road game. It's just average. It's whatever. You're not going to feel great about having purchased it, but you're also not going to feel like you wasted your money. It's like, yeah, I played that game. It was all right. I beat it, and then I never touched it again. That's like 500 for me. Anything above that is like, well, it's better than average. You know? It's got some things about it that go above and beyond. When you dip below 500, which is where I'm going with this, that means you've made a below average game. There was more shitty about it than was good. So the number that's coming to mind for this is 475. I'm going to give it 475 Super Divorces out of the possible 1,000 Super Divorces for all the reasons we already talked about. Also, when you're putting an entry into the Sonic Pantheon, I feel like it needs to be up to snuff. It needs to be able to stand on its legs with those other Sonic games, and this one doesn't. It's a letdown. JJ said 475 is low. It's low. But it's like phoned in boss fights. The level design is just not fun. It's like you just want to get through them quickly. That's how it feels. It's like they look okay, everything's fine to look at, whatever, but actually going through them isn't fun. You just want to zip across the screen as fast as you can. It's not satisfying to play. The controls don't feel very good to the touch. Slippery, mixed... It's like a slippery molasses, is how I would put it. It's like you're covered in molasses and also you're on ice. So Sonic doesn't move as fast as, you know, you're used to him moving. And then also, it's like when you're playing Sonic on, you know, Sonic 2, Sonic 1, the big Sonic games in this style, you're used to Sonic moving quickly, but you can stop, and then you can actually do the platforming sections, and you feel pretty good about it. They're fairly crisp platformers, even with the quickness mixed in there. I have an extra tidbit, by the way, in case you've never heard this before. Did you know the creator of Sonic was inspired by what? You know how he got the idea to make the very first Sonic game? Is when he was speed running Super Mario Brothers. And he was impressed by how quickly you could make Mario move across the screen and get through levels in the original Mario. So Sonic is inspired by quick moving, crisp platforming. And this did not follow in that mold. So 475 because it is below average. JJ said, bonus tidbit, I knew Sonic was a response to Mario. Well, good. Good. Oh, but you didn't know that specifically. Okay. Yes. It was when he was speedrunning the very first level, is what I understand. The very first level, he was trying to see how quickly he could get through 1-1 on Mario Brothers on the NES. And he was like, what if there was a whole game like this where you just You're just zipping across the damn screen. So, there you go. That's gonna do it for our time with Sonic Chaos on the Mega Drive. There, of course, is the other one on the Game Gear, but we're not doing that. Put that back up there. And what did I say? Next week is Gunster. Not spilling the beans on who reviewed it. That's always a good reveal when we get into it. Gunster Heroes. Tomorrow night, Tuesday, is the Evercade program. Evercade program on Tuesday. We're going to play the next Evercade cartridge that I've got. A nice mix of games. And then Wednesday is going to be Bone Broth and Games. I don't know what we're going to do for that yet either. That can be like anything. You know, Tuesday Evercade stream has to be an Evercade game. I'm trying to do those in order. But Wednesday is up in the air. And then Thursday night we'll have another handheld stream, and then Friday night's going to be a chill out zone. And I don't know what we're doing for that either. So you never know exactly what you're going to get around here. Kind of a loose outline, but when you show up at 10 p.m., I mean, it's a jackpot. Could be a complete jackpot you're getting into. If you haven't done so, please sub to the channel. You don't have to worry about notifications, really, because I go live at 10 p.m. Monday through Saturday. And then I upload videos from time to time. Not every single day, but I took a few weeks where I wasn't doing as many uploads, but I just uploaded a game yesterday. Butt Night. I got that up here. If you want to check out that game, that was fun. A lot of H scenes, if you will, that I had to edit out of that one. Just a word to the wise. If you watch Butt Night and you're like, oh, I'm going to go pick that up on Steam, just know it is an adult game. You know, it looks like a nice old-fashioned kind of retro-tinged shoot 'em up, vertically scrolling. You play as a knight. It's got actually, it's a great game. I liked it a lot. But it's got that component to it. So if that bothers you, then just know you might want to skip it. Maybe just watch my playthrough, because you can't show all of the explicit content here on the tubes. Comment below if you got anything. Like this video if you haven't done that yet, because I appreciate that. That helps out. Helps with the algorithm. Gives YouTube the idea to maybe recommend more of my videos to other people who can perhaps stumble upon them and drop by and join the chats and whatnot. And hang out like a few new people did tonight. Nice seeing some new faces. Always love to see that. Always appreciate people popping in. Even if you can't stay for the whole thing. Just to pop in for a minute and say hello. I appreciate you. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to spend a little time right here, because let's face it, you got about 1,000,001 different streamers and tubers and twitchers and content creators of all shapes and sizes that you could be spending time with. So anyone who chooses to spend their time here is much appreciated. I thank you guys very much. And what else? I've got, I'm not done shilling. You might be like, oh, is he done yet? Nope, I'm not done yet. I'm not done with the shilling. I also play some music from time to time. And if you would like to check out Super Divorce tunes, you can do so on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, where you stream your horse shit. You can find Super Divorce. Just type in Super Divorce, click on the song you're choosing, and check it out. And see if you can find something you like. I think there's a little something there for everyone. So give it a shot, please. If you like what you hear and you want a physical copy, if you want to support that way, you can go to superdivorceme.com and you can pick up I got CDs like this one right here. I got cassette tapes like this one right here of Super Divorce tunes. these are both full-length albums. I don't fuck around with EPs for the most part. I might at some point do an EP if it's like special, like I could maybe do like a Halloween EP or a Christmas EP or something like that. But when it comes to releasing an album, you're going to get at least 10 songs from me. So you can get both of those on superdivorceme.com. And also, if you would like to become a member of the channel, I have memberships available now. If you've watched in the chat, you probably noticed some people have the heart logo next to their name when they're typing in. That lets people know that you're a member. You want to be a member? Want to be a member? Well, you sign up. You got 3 different options, 3 different tiers. It's like a tiered cake of memberships. And on the first level, it's just like the digital level. And that one, you know, it'll get you the logo to show you're a member. And that logo changes over time. It will reflect how long you've been a member. So I think the first one comes at a month. After you've been a member for a month, then the heart is against a different color background. It's no longer white. It's no longer a white background. The color changes. All the way through the emotional spectrum, if you will. If you know about the Green Lantern Blackest Night storyline, I took the colors from those, inspired heavily by that. So that happens. Then, oh, like Justin Jacob just put in the chat there, the bricked up face. You get access to Super Divorce emotes that you can use in the chat for fun. And guess what? As more members join, then I get to add more emotes. So it's a win-win. Everybody gets something there. I will continue adding emotes as more people join. Right now, I think I've maxed it out. But it's like, I need a few more people to join up, and then I can add more emotes to the chat, which makes the chat more lively and more fun. So that's a reason to join and have fun. In the middle tier, you get a zine. You know, like a magazine. Not quite this size, you know, but more like an old-fashioned punk rock zine, a punk rock magazine you would have seen floating around the old punk scenes back in the day. I'm making one of those, and the first one I think is just going to be 16 pages, but it'll have reviews, it'll have some jokes and japes, doing a little cartoon strip in there every month, and some other assorted goodies and fun. And I'll be sending that out to people who subscribe at the middle tier. And then at the final, highest tier, I mentioned I play music. If you go there, you'll get a monthly cassette tape that I will ship out to you with a cover song, as well as a new demo track that could be a track that ends up on the new Super Divorce album that I'm working on. The demo track will not be the final track that will be on the album. It's a demo of a song that I might refine and actually put on the next album when it comes out. But those 2 tracks will be sent to you on a cassette tape, custom cassette tape every single month with some stickers you can put on it, some buttons, all sorts of goodies. I want to take care of you guys. I want you to have some cool stuff, not just like, hey, if you sub to my channel, you get access to videos that used to be free. Like, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to come up with some shit that would actually be kind of fun. Oh, here's another thing about the songs I'm going to send out. I won't upload those myself. That'll be up to you guys. If anyone who gets the cassette tape wants to then like rip those tracks and upload them somewhere, cool. You guys can share those. I'm not going to. I feel like that makes it more exclusive to the community. So it's not like you get your cassette and then those tracks are also immediately on my YouTube page. You guys can talk amongst yourselves in the Discord that you also get access to when you become a member of the channel. All that and probably some things I left out, but that's what's up. And that concludes my shilling for the evening. The evening chill out zone. I do the Friday night chill out zone. I also do the nightly chill out zone, I guess, because I gotta let people know. No one else is gonna tell you guys about this stuff, so what the fuck? I got to. It's a tough thing for creative people to get over. I see a lot of people who make things, they talk about that. It's like a common theme amongst creative types. It's like, I like making things, but I feel icky selling it. I don't. I got over that a long time ago. I'm not afraid to sell these things, to shill a little bit. I'm not spamming you guys with it. It's like the end of the stream. If you're still hanging out, then that means you're kind of interested in what's up. You can't be afraid to sling your own merch. Why make it otherwise? JJ said shill out zone videos so you can just post a link when you need. I probably should do that. That makes sense too. But here's the other thing. Every time I shill is going to be a little bit different. I might think of something. I might go off on a tangent. You never know where the shill out zone itself might lead. As I'm shilling, something else might come up. Someone might say something to me. It's not like I just have a pre-written, like, one page that I have to read from. Like I've got an advertiser and I have to get through their spiel. I know loosely what I'm going to say. I repeat some things pretty consistently, but it's not completely mapped out. JJ's interested in a Super Divorce t-shirt. I've got, the Super Divorce rules shirt that I wear in the Super Duper Divorce videos. I had those for sale for a while, and I sold the majority of them, and I've only got like a couple. What do I have? I think I have like 3 left, and they're like maybe XLs or something, or 2XLs. So I took them off the website because it's like I need to have more made. I didn't want people to place orders for things I didn't have, so I just like, I'll just take those down. I'll put shirts back up at some point. Yeah, I know. I know I need to get on that. I'll let you know when that happens. Don't worry. We'll get around to it. We'll get it going soon. All right. Well, I'm going to get out of here. JJ, thanks for hanging out and chatting. Everyone else, thank you for watching. If you've been lurking this whole time, thanks for lurking. Just know you're welcome in the chat. If you'd like to join the chat, don't be afraid. You know, get in there. Have a little fun. Field a ground ball. It doesn't matter if you overthrow first. You'll still have a spot on the team. You're not going to get fired. It's okay. Don't be afraid. It's pretty jovial and light around here, I think, for the most part. And hopefully you'll come back tomorrow for the Evercade stream. Go and watch that Butt Night video if you haven't. Let me know what you think of that one. Leave a comment over there. Share, tell the channel with your friends, your family, all the people you care about. Say, hey, go and check out Super Divorce. He's this guy, and he plays video games and music. He does music too. He does music and video games. And people are like, wow, really? That sounds awesome. Till next time, everyone, take real good care. Keep kicking ass. Love you lots. Lord willing, I'll be back very soon with another video for you to watch. Bye-bye. Huh?